Welcome to the Sun Today for the 14th of February 2025. Happy Valentine's Day. The main news is that the geomagnetic storm that started early this morning re-intensified later, but has since died down. It was only a G1 storm, but did produce some beautiful aurora, as you can see from the background image here. A quick summary of solar activity. The sunspot number was up to 145. We had one new numbered sunspot region, plus 3 that are as yet unnumbered. Flare activity, we had 4 C flares, that's slightly down. We had 3 M flares, which is up, and 7 coronal mass ejections, which is also up. Solar wind speed increased from 450 to 600 kilometers per second. The KP index is still relatively high, and we had a G1 level geomagnetic storm a couple of times today. Let's take a look at the sunspots. We had 14 regions, one of which was newly numbered, that's 3995, plus we have 3 regions that are as yet unnumbered, and those are marked with question marks on the plot here. As a result, the sunspot number has increased, and the area of sunspots is now 1020 millionths of the surface of the sun. So what is the solar wind doing? On the left here we have the KP index, and you can see we had started with a geomagnetic storm G1 level first thing this morning, and then by midday it had re-intensified after dropping off a bit to back to G1 level. The KP index in general is still relatively high, varying between 3 and 4. The solar wind speed seems to have inched up a little bit from 450 kilometers per second to nearly 600 kilometers per second at times. The temperatures also seems to be increasing slightly from about 100,000 degrees to about 200 to 300,000 degrees, but that's still transition region temperatures. If we take a look at the magnetosphere, we could compare what was like yesterday with today. Yesterday it looked quite active, but today it is much quieter, and so I suspect these geomagnetic storms will actually die down a little bit in the coming days. As far as the X-ray flux is concerned, we had 3 M flares yesterday, none of them particularly large, M1 and M2. The X-ray background in the meantime is at 1.4 sea level. As I mentioned earlier, we had 7 CMEs recorded by SOHO, and the SOHO LASCO C2 C3 movie comes next. Let's take a look at tomorrow's forecast. The sunspot number remains high and may even increase somewhat. Therefore, flare activity may increase. Solar wind should moderate, and geomagnetic storms, I think, are over for now. Once again, thank you for listening. If you enjoy these videos, please pass them on to friends or neighbors or relations who you think might benefit from understanding more about how the sun works. And so until next time, stay safe and goodbye.